Hello and welcome to Renton, Washington, in the home of the East Side Chiefs. Thunderbolt football tonight. It's a sunny night, kind of warm, and we are here at Mack Stadium. Thunderbolts receiving the kickoff from the East Side Chiefs. Kenyatta Morgan, number 3, and number 5, Van Velarde deep. Ball rolls into the end zone and out of bounds. That'll be a touchback for the Thunderbolts. Number 46, Casey Gallagher on the carry.
72 of the Chiefs.
Gain of about 3. It'll be second down.
Carry was by Casey Gallagher for the Thunderbolts for gain of 2. It'll be second and 8 from the 22-yard line.
Gallagher again up the middle for another short gain. Brings up about 3rd and 5.
Number 46, Casey Gallagher carries for a gain of 2. He's 3rd down and 5 from the 25. 3rd down and 6 from the 24-yard line.
Number 18, Josh Lampka at quarterback tonight.
Ball thrown incomplete by number 18.
Intended for Kenyatta Morgan, but he couldn't bring it in, so that's going to bring up 4th down and about 6. Jeff Wood to punt, and he barely gets it off. It's a nice kick, but it gets an east side bounce down by the Henry Newsom, number 33. That'll be east side ball on the 26-yard line. East side assessed a 5-yard penalty on the play. Thunderbolts going for it on 4th and short. It looks like Lampka squeezed across. Just needed to get to the 30-yard line.
Flag on the play. Penalty was against the Chiefs.
Thunderbolts catch a break on an illegal participation penalty. The Chiefs are set up 1st down, and he's going deep. Number 81, Calvin Griggs, down the far sideline for the Thunderbolt touchdown. And I don't see any flags. There is a penalty. It's illegal motion against the offense. That's going to negate the touchdown. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Bolts.
First 15 from 30.
Lampka showing a really nice touch on that ball. Too bad it wasn't going to count. Van Velarde, number 5, goes in motion. Lampka looks for number 7, Rich Martin. He's got first down yardage, and he's out of bounds at the 43-yard line of the Chiefs.
Number 7, Rich Martin from number 18, Josh Lampka for 17 yards and first down. Will be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Thunderbolts go with their 4-wide set and hand off to Casey Gallagher in the backfield. Gallagher rumbles for about 5.
Gallagher carries for a gain of 4. He's 2nd and 6 from the 41-yard line.
Benyart looking to throw. Henry Newsom's all alone, and he's in for the Thunderbolts touchdown. And this time there is no flag. Touchdown, Thunderbolts.
And with 11:18 left to go.
Once again, Lampka showing a really nice touch on the pass. And Newsom got wide open downfield. Matt Stanwood in now to attempt the extra point, with Velarde with the holding chores and John Miller with the snapping chores. There's a sunlight problem at that end zone, but Stanwood manages to kick it right through, and it's 7-0 Thunderbolts just like that with 11:18 left in the first quarter.
Ball taken by number 33, Cedric Manning. So returns the ball to the 43-yard line, where the Chiefs will begin 1st and 10.
Eastside's quarterback, number 12, Willie Dorsey, is a fine athlete. He loves to run.
Ball hands off to number 23, Newfile, who carries for 3 yards.
Newfile on the carry. Gain of about 2, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 45-yard line.
Thunderbolts have a fairly small defensive front tonight. Neil Clayson starting at nose tackle, a linebacker. Tyrone Sellers makes a big play in the backfield.
Shot for a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12, a loss of 5.
I'd like to thank 1998 sponsors, Mid-Lakes Carpet and Interiors of Bellevue, Weber Chiropractic Sports and Spine Clinic of Kirkland, and Meriwether Leachman Associates of Bothell.
Thunderbolt's smaller lineup is also quick, however, as the Chiefs found out on that sweet player on the corner. Dorsey decides to keep, and he will try to run, but he's sacked.
Number 12, Willie Dorsey, shot for a loss.
Van Velarde and Kenyatta Morgan are deep for the punt. East side's looking at 4th and 15. And a lot of Thunderbolt punt blockers. Ball's away, and Velarde fields it with a fair catch at the 32. So Thunderbolts get the ball right back with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Thunderbolts back on the move here. Rich Martin goes in motion. Lampka hands off inside to Gallagher, and Gallagher pushes some tacklers back for another 4 yards.
Number 46, Casey Gallagher, carries for a gain of 5.
Nice push inside by number 61, Paul Swingle, a center.
37-yard line.
Thunderbolts' offensive line this year has been pretty impressive, making lots of running lanes and giving passers lots of protection. Gallagher with a nice spin move up the middle, and he's got a first down and some bonus yards.
46, Casey Gallagher,
Gain of about 10.
The first down.
And the Thunderbolts are
Kendall McFarland.
just daring the Chiefs to stop them up the middle with their 4 wide receivers.
Be first and 10 from the 49-yard line.
Denny Jefferson, number 82, the receiver, the near side. The far side is Calvin Griggs. Lampka back to pass. And he has a nice touch again. He throws to number 3, Kenyatta Morgan. But it's ruled out of bounds. Rich Martin in motion to the right. Number 54, Dave O'Neill. That's the snap count. It's going to be 5 yards against the offensive line. Thunderbolts to try it again here with 2nd and 15. Morgan coming in motion over here. Lampka's in trouble. He doesn't know it. And he's down.
Sack on the 23, New Faola. Number 18,
New Faola, the Chief with the sack, brings up 3rd down and about 24 for the Thunderbolts.
23.
That was a missed blocking assignment by the fullback, or the left tackle. The fullback got him that time. Open is number 5, Van Velarde. Short of the first stick.
13 from the 45-yard
13 yards.
National Hospitality Liquidators. Purified water to go.
Thunderbolts get some of that yardage back, but it's still 4th and 13. Jeff Woods into punt. It's a good snap. Has time, and it's a nice end-over-end kick. Drops at about the 20. And Van Velarde tattooed number 87 for the Eastside Chiefs. There were shockwaves up here in the stands. Number 21, David Walker, was underneath the ball carrier on that vicious hit by Velarde. Needed some help coming off the field, but he walked off on his own power. So that's good news for the Thunderbolts, who set up on defense now at the 20-yard line of the Chiefs.
Intended for number 1, Kendall McFarland.
Ball intended for McFarland.
Covering on the play, number 9, Matt Stanwood.
Dorsey hands off at the middle. 2 flags are down, however, and the gain was for none.
Ball is handed off to number 23, New Faola, who's dropped for a loss of 1. Penalty decline. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 19-yard line.
Thunderbolts send a blitz, and it penetrates into the backfield. Number 50, Neil Clayson, had the quick feet. It's going to be 4th down for the Chiefs now with about 12 yards to go. And so Morgan and Velarde come back in for the return. Flags are down. Like a Thunderbolt moved across, but he might have drawn some of the offense offside.
For $1 today. The winner receives half of the total profit taken in. And the winner will be announced in the 4th quarter. Offsetting penalty.
Offsetting illegal motion penalties, and we're still here to punt. Nice high punt. Velarde signals for the fair catch, but the Thunderbolts will have good field position on their own 42-yard line. Way to go, Chains. After offsetting personal fouls, Thunderbolts still take over on their 42. Lamke with four receivers to the right. And he's rolling right, but throwing to the left. Calvin Griggs was wide open, but a difficult throw and a little bit low. And otherwise, Griggs was dangerous out there by himself.
Number 52, Charlie Shiva.
It'll be 2nd and 10. Thunderbolt front line just looks a whole lot bigger than the defensive line of the Eastside Chiefs. Coach McGinnis is probably thinking about just running up the middle with Gallagher, who's also a good-sized back. There he goes, but he didn't get a good block on that play and only gained maybe a yard.
Number 46, Casey Gallagher, dropped for a loss of 3 on the play. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Apparently the Eastside Chiefs weren't fooled any more than Coach Brad Bertram, the offensive coordinator, did go to that run, but there was nothing there. He's been using the tight end a little bit more today. Rich Martin moves in motion. Thunderbolt's a little short at running back tonight with just Gallagher.
Passes it, thrown incomplete.
Ball thrown away from everybody, but I don't see a flag. Brings up 4th down.
4th and 10 from the 42-yard line.
And Jeff Wood checks back into punt. Deshaun Fauntleroy, number 20, this regular tailback, is on the sidelines tonight with a sore back. And Glenn Vereen, haven't seen him up here, so Gallagher's the man. Woods here to punt. It's kind of a poor punt by his standards. He has a big leg. Gets a little bit of a roll. Then the Eastside Chiefs will take over on their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs will start 1st and 10 from the 20.
Thanks again to our trigger man, Scott Woodward. Ball is pitched,
Number 44, Brent Bilkey.
and he is upended
Who carries for a gain of
by number 12, Wayman Teague.
It'll be 2nd and 8
Picked up
from
about
the
2 yards.
27-yard line. Also available on the concession stand are Polish hot dogs, pizza, ice cream, and an assortment of candies and refreshments.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of the
Thunderbolts
first
lead
quarter,
7-0. Willie Dorsey's still in at quarterback for the Eastside Chiefs. He's a dangerous weapon. I haven't seen him break loose on a run tonight, but he loves to run. Although it might have changed a little lately because apparently he's been hurt last week and he got hurt at the Jamboree a few weeks ago. But he has some wheels. Especially dangerous when he rolls outside and then throws or just keeps the ball. So far, the Thunderbolts have contained him. The Thunderbolts have a problem now. Big number 37 rumbling down the field. It's a nice throwback play. Ali Rowley with the saving tackle downfield.
By number 12, Willie Dorsey. To number 33,
It was a big guy to bring down.
who carries for the first down all the way down to the 20-yard line. Where it will be 1st and 10.
Big gain by the Chiefs. Clear down to the Thunderbolts 20. We'll see what Coach McGinnis counters with here. Number 50, Neil Clayson. Number 98. Leland Johnson down in front. Dorsey makes an audible. And he's throwing for the corner. Number 1 doesn't reach out and doesn't catch the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. For the Thunderbolts 20 again. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Willie Dorsey, number 12, a dangerous quarterback. Backs up. Clayson's chasing him, and they've got him. Leland Johnson also in there. Loss of about 7 or 8 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd and a lot.
For a loss of 7, it'll be 3rd and 17.
Thunderbolts may have dragged the Chiefs out of field goal range. It's going to be a pretty long attempt from back here unless they can gain some more yards. They need to get clear past the 10-yard line for the first down. Dorsey in the shotgun. He hands off inside, but that play is not going anywhere. And it's 4th down and about 15. So decision time here.
Ball is handed off to number 23, Neil Fiola, who carries for a gain of 1. It will be 4th and 16. Tackle is by number 52, James.
Mike Stewart, the head coach for Eastside, has a decision here.
Eric Johnson.
And it looks like he's going to stay with the offense. Thunderbolts could get some good field position and make a big stop here. Chiefs need to get past the 10-yard line to retain possession of the ball. Dorsey, dangerous, is going to run, but he's not going anywhere, and he loses some more yards. Matt Neal gets the sack and the Thunderbolts ball.
30-yard line.
11 minutes left in the second quarter. Thunderbolts still have Casey Gallagher as the lone running back. 4 wide receivers, and Gallagher gets the ball, and he's got some daylight. Makes a punishing run for about 12 yards. And it's going to be a first down.
Tackled by number 52, Charlie Ziva.
Offensive line kind of manhandled the interior line. Four wides and Gallagher again. Kenyatta Morgan goes in motion to the near side, and Lampka's looking to throw. And he's got Calvin Griggs on the sidelines. And he's going to score. It's another touchdown, and I don't see any flag. That's going to be 13-0.
Josh Lampka for the touchdown.
Thunderbolts. Was that Michael Jackson? No, Calvin Griggs, number 81.
Till halftime, it was now Oregon 13, Eastside 0.
Except for a couple missed blocking assignments, the offensive line has nullified the pass rush of the Chiefs. They did get a sack on that missed blocking assignment, but the pass protection and the run blocking has been excellent. And the Chiefs haven't come up with any kind of an answer for Calvin Griggs. And Thunderbolts convert the extra point. It's 14-0 against the Chiefs. Number 13, Jeff Wood, getting ready to kick off. Beautiful Lake Washington in the background is a nice backdrop.
Kick taken by number 44, Brent Bilkey, who returns for 11.
It's a beautiful scenery for a Thunderbolt pasting. Number 35, Calvin Armstead for the Thunderbolts, made the hit on that kickoff return. The kick returner just said, "Here I am, come and get me." Didn't try to move around him. Chiefs on the move with quarterback now.
Ball pitch number 21.
Number 17.
8 on the play.
Number 21 gets about 9 yards against the Thunderbolts front line. It'll be 2nd and 2. Second and 3. And the ball is loose. Recovered by number 21. But he's going to lose a yard.
Handoff to number 21, Kewan Miller.
Ali Rowley with the tackle, number 22 for the Thunderbolts.
We shot for a loss of 1. It will be 3rd and 4 from the 32-yard line.
Third down and about 4 for the Chiefs. Chiefs line up with 3 wide receivers to the far side. Try to run up the middle. The Thunderbolts right there. Matt Neal Clayson. And it's going to be 4th down for the Chiefs. 4th down and about 3.
Number 23, Newfield, carries for 1. It will be 4th and 3 from the 33-yard line.
Morgan and Velarde deep again for the punt return. And it looks like the Thunderbolts are off sides. That's going to give them an automatic first down for the Chiefs. Nice fair catch made by Kenyatta Morgan, but it's going to come back.
Penalty on the field.
Their chance to put together something on the offense. Confusion play. Looked like the quarterback wasn't sure who to hand off to, but the first guy that ran by him was good enough. Manning hands him the ball, and he picks up 4, which is enough for the first down. Advance to the 50-yard line. Have about 5 minutes left to try and convert something out of this. Pitch to foul, a missed tackle, and maybe a face mask there. Tyrone Sellers with the stop, but a flag's down. It looked like a face mask in there.
Face masking against the Thunderbolts, 5-yard penalty.
5-yard face mask for 5-yard face mask, as opposed to the 15. Will give the Chiefs second down and about 4. We'll tack it on to the end of the run. Nice block outside. Number 39, Anthony Davis. Number 52, James Hugh with the stop. But it's a nice gain for the Chiefs to the Thunderbolts 28. Chiefs starting to take advantage of the smaller illegal procedure, the call against the Eastside Chiefs. Going to bring up first down and 15. Number 52, James Hugh for the Thunderbolts, makes a stop. Brings up third down and about 13.
Second and 13 from the 32-yard line.
Fortunately, this isn't a family station. Eastside Chiefs trying to run the ball again, and they are effective at it. Number 21, bring it outside. Wayne Harris pushes him out of bounds. But a nice gain, but it's not going to be enough for the first.
24-yard line.
Gain of about 8.
It will be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 on the Thunderbolts' 25-yard line. And the running game starting to click now for the Renton Chiefs. Thunderbolt defense looking a little tired in the heat there. Getting towards the end of the half with 2.5 minutes left. And Eastside continues to pound away at the middle. But it's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and about 3. Looks like Coach Mike Stewart decides to kick a field goal at this point. Timeout.
2-minute warning.
Timeout, 2-minute warning. In high school is a nice facility up here in east side of Seattle. One of several nice AstroTurf facilities up here in the Seattle area. All with AstroTurf, which is of course not the player's favorite, but bodes well with school districts. And it's going to be a fake field goal, and it's not going anywhere.
Fake field goal is taken by number 17, Brent Thunstrom.
Tyrone Sellers, number 32, sniffed that out.
First and 10 from the 28-yard line.
And with 1 minute and 46 seconds left, the Thunderbolts are going to get the ball for the last time in this half. See if they have time to put together a drive. They have lots of firepower. Lampke's been throwing the ball well with lots of time, and the Thunderbolts are loaded at receiver. East side's already been burned a couple times on the passing game, including a touchdown pass to Calvin Griggs and another touchdown pass to Calvin Griggs, which was called back. And another touchdown pass to Henry Newsom. Chiefs play conservative, have at least 5 defensive backs there, watching for the Thunderbolt passing attack. Number 46, Casey Gallagher, lines up at tight end with no back in the backfield. The Thunderbolts are all throw, and it's a complete pass to Van Velarde. Complete, good for a first down and 12 yards, and out of bounds. Clock still shows 1 minute and 45 seconds left. 4 wide receivers to the near side. Gallagher at tight end on the far side. And the Thunderbolts appear to be in their 2-minute offense. Lampke throwing deep for Van Velarde. Can't quite reach it. Danny Jefferson also there, but neither one of them could catch it. But it stops the clock, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Fairweather Leachman Association. Dugan Construction Specialties.
Scott Woodward, our trigger man, cursing his tripod. Thunderbolts on the move with 2nd down, 2nd and 10, 1:39 remaining. And it's another short pass to number 6, Brad Jolson. Incomplete, and that'll bring 3rd down. And the Thunderbolts continue not to use any clock at all. Both teams have 3 timeouts left. Eastside would be wise to use one at this point if the Thunderbolts don't make their first down here, because they would have time to turn around and try and make something happen. Thunderbolts, on the other hand, need to get 10 yards, even if it means letting the clock run and spending a timeout here. Lampke over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Rich Martin. So that stops the clock, and it'll be 4th down.
T-shirt lady Darlene Farber, National Hospitality Liquidators.
And it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field.
Duke's Truck Repair and Drive Lines Northwest.
Apparently the coaches think the offense has a good chance here, and oh well. Live a little, I guess. 4th down and 10 on their own 40-yard line. 1:30 left. Brad Jolson goes in motion. Lampke looking for someone to complete it to. And Jefferson was there, but he couldn't hang on, and it's going to be Eastside Chiefs ball in Thunderbolt territory.
26 seconds remaining until halftime.
86 seconds left in the first half, and the Chiefs are handed a nice little gift here. With 3 timeouts, they even have time to keep that running game going against the smaller Thunderbolt front. Thunderbolts Have a lot of defensive back people in there looking for pass, and it's going to be a swing, and they're going to try and keep him in bounds. Second down and 10 for the Chiefs. Now they may have lost a half yard on that last play. Clock is running. Faolo breaking tackles. Clock running. Number 52, James Hugh, makes the stop. And the Chiefs are going to be in their hurry-up offense here. And they have a timeout to spin. It looks like they will.
Be first and 10 for the Chiefs from the 27-yard line. Timeout on the field taken by the Chiefs.
Better. .43 seconds left. Mike Stewart goes out to talk to the offense. Thunderbolts trying to hang on, leading 14-0. The East Side hasn't shown a lot of speed in this game, but they have showed some toughness and some running ability. About 25 yards away from the goal. And it's going to be another throw outside for a short gain of about 5. And the clock's still running. The Chiefs still have 2 timeouts. But they try and line up on the ball.
He carries for a gain of 3. He'll be second and 7.
Chiefs wasting a lot of time here. Pitch to the left.
Pitch number 33, Cedar Manning.
Cedar Manning, number 33, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And with 11 seconds left, the Chiefs have to call timeout.
Timeout taken by the Chiefs with 11 seconds remaining until halftime. Be third and 7 from the 25-yard line.
They've been running pretty good, but they can't get any big plays. It's too slow. 11 seconds left in the first half. East Side Chiefs threatening with 3rd down and 8 on the Thunderbolts 18. Now they're looking to throw, but there's nowhere to go, and it's a sack. Matt Neal and Neil Clayson again, double teaming the quarterback.
4 seconds remaining until halftime.
Chiefs have one more play with 4 seconds left, and they use their final timeout. Fourth down, 4 seconds to go. Everybody's thinking end zone on this play. Ball's away, but it's short.
Number 17,
and the Thunderbolts hang on.
Ball incomplete, intended for number 1, Kendall McFarland. Your halftime
Thunderbolts hang on. Thunderbolts managed to hang on to their 14-0 lead. It's really a nice setting out here. East Seattle, Lake Washington in the background, Lake Washington High School, Mack Stadium. And the Thunderbolts looking fairly impressive here against the Chiefs. The Chiefs have some sort of a running game, but it seems to be too slow to get anywhere down the field. Whereas the Thunderbolts' quick strike and their passing game has been pretty much unstoppable.
Everybody colors real fine, fresh from the barbershop of life in the street.
This is Tim Adams for the Thunderbolts at halftime. Just before the second half kickoff, I did visit the locker room for the Thunderbolts, and there were some concerns over the stopping the run, the arm tackling, the missed tackles on the defense, and sort of timid play. But the coaches are impressed with number 18, Josh Lampka, an 18-year-old kid out here, has thrown 2 touchdown passes and a third which was called back, and they're happy with Gallagher, his running ability. Thunderbolts looking good, but the coaches would like to see them do better in the second half. They think that they should be farther ahead in this game than they are, and they blame that on poor tackling and letting the Chiefs run the ball and control the clock. So we'll see what happens with the Thunderbolts here in the second half. Number 9, Matt Stanwood here to kick off. And it's a nice kick in the end zone and out, and that's going to be a touchback. There will be no return. Eastside will set up on their own 20 here at the beginning of the second half. Willie Dorsey now, number 12, back in at starting quarterback for the Chiefs. Pass complete over the middle, broken up by Calvin Armstead.
Number 84, James Galloway, will be first and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Ball was ruled complete, even though he dropped it after it hit the ground. So that's going to bring a first down. Chiefs on their own 30. I don't quite understand that. It didn't seem like he had the ball, but it's all right. Thunderbolts will just have to stop him on this series. Dorsey looking to roll out, throw, but he's under pressure and he's going to get sacked. Eric Johnson, number 90, the defensive lineman, snuck in there and dropped Dorsey. Thunderbolt defense vowed at halftime to be more aggressive, hit a little bit harder. Didn't see a lot of hitting out of them in the first half, except for that shot by Velarde, which still has Lake Washington making waves over there. But Dorsey in trouble again. Neil Clayson snuck in the backfield and tripped him.
Willie Dorsey dropped for a loss of 4 on the play.
And that's going to bring up third down and 16. Eastside Chiefs moving backwards now on offense. And that's what the coaches were hoping for at halftime, was some penetration and some sure tackling for loss. So far, the Thunderbolts have come to make the call. Still haven't seen number 12, Willie Dorsey, get loose yet. He might be injured to the point that he's not able to do that today. He did go out in the first quarter, in the first half, in the second quarter. And a player like Dorsey, you don't take him out unless he's not 100%. Sweep to the right, goes nowhere, loss of a yard.
Ball handoff, number 23, New Fayola.
James Hugh, number 52, is there. And it's going to be 4th down. Another yard loss. And it's going to be 4th and 17. Kenyatta Morgan now back deep with Calvin Griggs, who's in for Van Velarde. Velarde seems okay on the sideline, but Griggs wants to take this punt, and it looks like Morgan's going to get it. And Griggs maybe throw him a block. Morgan takes a step back, but the Thunderbolts are going to have the ball in east side territory at their 47-yard line. So far, this has been a pretty quickly played game. 10:34 left in the third quarter. Gallagher with the handoff, but nowhere to run, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ball handed number 46, Casey Gallagher. Gains 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 45-yard line.
Gallagher's a load to bring down. If he had a little bit better blocking on that play, he should have been able to make some yards. He can hit that hole. Lampka back to throw. Ball's in the air. And out of bounds. Caught defensively, but out of bounds. Number 88, Josh Enyart, was the intended receiver. But he went up and he didn't come down with it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 10 at the Chiefs' 45. This might be 4-down territory for the Thunderbolts here. That offensive line of the Thunderbolts still just looks a lot bigger than the defensive line if Gallagher and that running game can get going. Coach Bergstrom probably looking to throw here on 3rd and long. And he is, and it's complete. Calvin Griggs has the 1st down, steps out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds on the 34-yard line.
It'll be Thunderbolt 1st down at the 34-yard line of the Chiefs.
34-yard line.
Lampka, the young quarterback for the Thunderbolts, has been very effective so far this game. He now has 4 wide receivers and Gallagher in the backfield. And it's going to be Gallagher with a hole, and he's going to break some tackles, miss some tackles, and run over people. And he's going to get another 1st down. A gain of about 12. Down to the east side, 22. And he is a load. He spun out of a couple tackles there at the beginning, and the Chiefs looked like the Thunderbolts in the first half. Not wrapping up people and giving up the big running play. Thunderbolts are chewing up some clock here too. It's 8 minutes, 40 seconds left. Lampka's pass almost caught in the far sideline. Van Velarde couldn't hang on, or it would have been another touchdown pass for Lampka. Down in 10. 22-yard line. Lampka with 3 wideouts to the left. Calvin Griggs to the near side. Gallagher doesn't see the backside pursuit, but Lampka gets out of the way, and he throws it to Griggs, who makes a spectacular catch. He stays in bounds, barely, and gains about 9 yards, but it looks like he'll be just shy of the skills that have taken him to the NFL and the CFL and Pac-10 football there. Inside handoff to Gallagher, and him and the offensive line push out a nice 3-yard carry for a 1st down.
Ball handoff to number 46, Casey Gallagher, carries for the 1st down for the Thunderbolts. The pickup of 3, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Making the stop for Chiefs number 56, Mike Lasso.
Thunderbolts, 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line of Eastside Chiefs. Can get a first down by the goal line, but Josh Lamke looking for the end zone. He's back to pass, and he's got someone in the end zone. It's Richie Martin, and he's got a touchdown. Falling on the pylon counts as a touchdown, and Martin is in. So that's the third touchdown pass for Lamke.
Rich Martin.
Martin makes it look easy. Well, pretty easy.
Oregon 20, Eastside Chiefs 0.
And number 9, Matt Stanwood, checks in for the extra point. Thunderbolts alternating the kicking chores. Jeff Wood, number 13 now. Velarde holding.
And the kick is good.
And the PAT team converts
now Oregon 21.
to make a 21-0 lead for the Oregon Thunderbolts.
With 7. Back deep to receive for the Chiefs, number 44, Brett Bilke, and number 33, Cedric Manning. Kicking off for the Thunderbolts, number 13, Jeff Wood.
Thunderbolts now have the luxury of having 2 good kickers. Quite an improvement over last year's Mike Erickson kicking chores. And Jeff Wood with the big leg kicks it out of the end zone, and that's the second touchback.
Ball sails into the end zone. The Chiefs will take over first.
A nice safe way to start the drive. And the Thunderbolts, Willie Dorsey's offense back in. Trying to start that running game moving again. Dorsey himself hasn't run much. He's pretty fast when he's healthy. It's another dump screen pass, and it's caught by an offensive lineman. And that's not going to fly with the officials. Flags are down.
Ineligible receiver.
That was a nice catch by the big guy, though. Eastside Chiefs forgot to make their right tackle eligible on that last play. So they get backed up 10 yards, and it's 2nd down and 20. It's another swing pass. And the Thunderbolts are missing some tackles there.
Number 33, Cedric Manning.
Tyrone Sellers, number 32, finishes him off. He gets back the yardage of the penalty, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8 after pick up a 12.
There's a real nice thing of like
some confusion in the backfield here for the Chiefs. All the receivers lined up on the right. Now they're all shifting to the left. And that spells bad news for a good play. Dorsey's in trouble. Big pass rush, but he can run. But he gets hit just about the line of scrimmage.
Dorsey carries for a gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 6.
Thunderbolts showing some aggressiveness now.
4-yard line.
Matt Neal, number 92, with the stop. And it's going to be 4th down and about 6.
Number 40, Jeremy Wong in the punt for the Chiefs.
This is a big track. My food.
Van Velarde and Kenyatta Morgan deep for the Thunderbolts. Put on a big rush, and the wind catches the ball, and it's going to be about a 10-yard punt. Well, 10 yards, no, it'll be about 16-yard punt. But the Thunderbolts getting the ball on the Eastside Chiefs 40-yard line.
Once again, 50-50 back.
Thunderbolts take over with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Rich Martin goes in motion. Play slow developing, but
Ball is handed off to number
Casey
46,
Gallagher
Casey
found a quick
Gallagher,
hole
who carries for a gain
and
of
plows
7.
for about 8 yards.
3 from the 33
Nice
yard
line
line.
surge there. Up front as usual for the Thunderbolts. Number 54, David O'Neill. Number 63, Bob Brown. And number 75,
Insurance agency.
John Miller at right tackle. Lampke hands off to Gallagher, and Gallagher drags 3 tacklers
Casey Gallagher, who carries for a gain of
towards
2,
the first
third and
down, but it
short,
looks like he'll be just short,
30-yard line.
bringing up a 4th and about a foot and a half.
Also sponsoring the Chiefs is B&B Sales, the T-shirt lady Darlene Barber.
Check that.
Hospitality
Third down.
Distributors,
Third down in about a half a
Certified
yard.
water to go. Duke's Truck Repair and Drive Lines Northwest.
Thunderbolts looking to put this game out of here now. Lampke with the keeper, and he's going to get about 3 yards. And that'll be good for the Thunderbolts' first down.
First down pickup on the play.
Nice line
First
surge by number 61,
from the 29
Paul
yard
Swingle,
line.
the center. Number 58, Jason Matthews. They seem to have that size advantage over the front line of the Chiefs. Number 63, Bob Brown's Boiler can match up with all these guys. Richie Martin in motion. Lampke in trouble. Gallagher with a nice block, and Griggs open in the end zone.
Pass thrown complete. Number
And with
81, Calvin Griggs.
Great skill, brings in the
From
touchdown.
number 18.
And he does some extra maneuvers in the back of the track.
And with 2 minutes remaining in the
What a
quarter,
play, and Gallagher set it up with a key crucial block so Lampke could get that ball off.
Inside Chiefs 0.
Another outstanding catch by Calvin Griggs, who just went up for the ball and brought it in, showing everybody why he was the PFL wide receiver first team last year. Matt Stanwood, number 9, checks in to kick his extra point. Miller the snapper, Velarde the holder. And it's a bad snap, and Velarde's loose, and he gets tackled in the backfield.
Stopped by number 22 of the Chiefs, Lau Siva.
I'm the only one that had room for Calvin Armstead's dog. Stanwood kicks off, another nice kick. Returnable, 3 yards deep in the end zone. Velarde, the special teams taskmaster there,
23-yard line.
chases him out of bounds at the 22, but not without a shot.
Tackled by number 90, Eric Johnson.
Chiefs are going to take over on their own 22-yard line and see if they can make something happen against that Thunderbolt defense. Thunderbolt defense trying to keep another shutout. Last week they had a shutout going until the fourth quarter when the offense gave up an interception return. This Thunderbolt defense has been pretty stingy this season. With 1:19 left in the third quarter, the Chiefs are quite a ways from scoring. Matt Neal in the backfield, along with Neil Clayson,
20-yard line.
shuts that play down for a loss of about 3. Eric Johnson also in there. And the Chiefs are making negative yardage once again. Still haven't seen Willie Dorsey running outside and making things happen, which is all for the best. There he's running, and he's going to throw. This guy is dangerous, but there wasn't anybody open.
Number 12, Willie Dorsey runs out of bounds.
Great coverage downfield. David Walker
Third and 14,
covering
19-yard
the intended receiver,
line. Ran out of bounds by number 92, Matt Neal.
and there was nowhere to go with that football.
Once again, 50.
Tucked that ball away and gone off to the races with it, but it looks like he's not feeling too well. Time expires on the third quarter. Dorsey went out of bounds, so I can't explain why the clock's running, but I don't have all the... I'm still trying to figure out how the clock expired after the out-of-bounds play on that last series, but I guess I'm not the answer man. Flags down. Looked like maybe some movement on the offense. Thunderbolts come across. Chiefs offense continues to go backwards. 5 yards there for illegal motion. Thunderbolts get back on sides, and Willie Dorsey's looking to throw if he can get loose. And now he's in big trouble. There's nobody to throw to. So he just launches it downfield. 4th down and 17. Eastside Chiefs down 27-0. Still going to punt. Velarde and Kenyatta Morgan back. Ball's going to Velarde, and he loves to run with the football. He's got some room, some bad tackles, and he gets about 10 yards into Eastside territory, and there's a flag down also. I apologize for that last camera motion. I guess my big butt make the whole bleachers shake here. Thunderbolts, after a penalty for clipping, back to their 40-yard line. Josh Lamka running around with the ball, keeps it, gains nothing, and it's 2nd down and 10. Lampka in trouble, and he's going to get sacked.
Number 18, Josh.
Offensive line unable to control the blitz, and about 9 red shirts came crashing through. Bringing up 3rd down.
From the 33-yard line. Again, 50-50 raffle tickets are on sale in the concession stand. The winner will be drawn in 2 minutes. And today the tickets are 5 for $1, and the winner will take home half of the total amount taken in.
Thunderbolts winning this game 27-0, but not necessarily dominating this game like they'd like to be doing. Up front, they need a little better protection, and they need to pick up some of these blitzes. Brad Jolson catches a pass for about 9 yards. Sure-handed receiver.
44-yard line.
Short of the 1st down by about 6 yards. And it looks like the Thunderbolts are keeping the offense on the field for this. Coach Mac McGinnis has a lot of confidence in his defense. And so the offense is going to try and squeak out 6 yards. 4 wides, and Casey Gallagher in the backfield. Rich Martin in motion. Josh Lampka, the quarterback. Got some time, got a blitz, got the ball out.
Pass thrown incomplete.
And there's no one there.
From the 45-yard line.
Chiefs take over on downs inside Thunderbolt territory now after the 4th down. Thunderbolts on the road again next week, going to the Seattle Blue Devils. And the expansion team last year, the Blue Devils, having trouble in the PFL, as are the Chiefs.
So now be 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Following week will be a bye week, or maybe an unscheduled game against the Salem Panthers. And then on August 8th, at Park Rose High School, the Thunderbolts will be hosting the Eagles of Bellingham, a good team from the Jamboree who won here last week against the Chiefs. And that'll be at 6 o'clock on August 8th at Park Rose High School. And that is just off the 122nd exit on I-84.
Ball handoff to number 23.
At 122nd and Prescott.
On the play.
Meanwhile, the Chiefs make a big gain here.
For the Chiefs from the 22-yard line with 11 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game.
With this opportunity afforded them by the Thunderbolts, they have a first down on the 23-yard line of the Thunderbolts. And the defense has to suck it up again if they want to keep the score uneven. Dorsey sneak pass, but he's got the ball in the end zone, and there's number 1, Kendall McFarland.
With 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the game, the Chiefs 6, Oregon 1.
Wayne Harris back there defensively, along with number 39, Anthony Davis. The ball split right between them, nicely thrown by Dorsey. And the Chiefs get on the scoreboard.
Rick Black in to attempt the extra point, holding number 17, Brett Sundstrom.
Looked like the Thunderbolts might have got a hand on that, but it still goes through.
And the score is now the Eastside Chiefs 7, Oregon Thunderbolts 27.
Thunderbolts still lead by 20, but the Eastside Chiefs narrow the gap. Beautiful sunset over Lake Washington up here in Renton. Hoping to just to return one kickoff this game. Have to return another, and it's a short hop onside kick. Matt Neal, number 92, comes down with it. And it will be Thunderbolt football and very good field position across midfield. Some extracurricular discussions about possession of that ball and the locality of some specific body parts. Thunderbolts take over. 1st and 10. Lampka hands off to Gallagher. Big hole over the side. Nice push by the right side of the offensive line. Ten minutes and counting left in the game. Thunderbolts hoping to use some clock here. Bring in tight end Josh Enyart, number 88. And Kenyatta Morgan checks in at tailback and runs the sweep for the first down. Clock does stop, however, after Morgan runs out of bounds. The Thunderbolts adding some speed to their backfield now.
Stop on play by number 21.
And Morgan rips through the defense for about 7 more, and this time stays in bounds.
The Meriwether Leachman Associates of
O'Neill, Matthews, Swingle, Brown, and Miller providing the push now for the Thunderbolts running game, and Kenyatta Morgan providing the speed And with an electric run, he's in trouble. They're in trouble because they're not going to catch him.
Number 3, Rod Nightingale carries.
It's a touchdown for the Thunderbolts.
Score is now Oregon Thunderbolts 33 and your Eastside Chiefs 6.
Nice blocking and brilliant. Thunderbolts trying for 2 here. Morgan in the backfield isn't going to get anywhere.
Extra point is no good. So the score remains.
But an impressive drive
Oregon Thunderbolts 33
by Kenyatta Morgan and that running game, showing some speed, which the Chiefs frankly haven't showed much all day. They have some power, but the Thunderbolts bring in Morgan and they don't have anybody to stop him. Going up here in Washington. They're a little too far to see the game. I can't understand why they're way over there, but I'm here, you're here. And it's number 13, Jeff Woods, kicking off with the Thunderbolts leading 33-7. Kick mishandled down at the goal line, and here comes Velarde, and he's got his man.
Where the Chiefs will begin first and 10 with 8 minutes and 12 seconds.
Some players never get old, they just play better. Of course, I'm Willie Dorsey and his Chiefs stopped inside the 20 on that kickoff by Velarde. Take over on their 18-yard line with under 8 minutes left. Down 3 touchdowns. Dorsey throws it over the middle in a quick slant. The Tyrone Sellers and the defense were there, and the ball goes over everybody's head. It's going to bring up second down and 10.
Be second and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Thunderbolt defense digging in again. Dorsey's looking to throw. It's another swing pass outside. Sellers there again, but the ball not on the mark.
Number 44, Brent Bilkey.
Brings up third down and 10. Shadows getting pretty long on the field here in the fourth quarter. 7:20 left to play. Sun setting over Lake Washington. And not much happening with the Chiefs offense. A gain of about 4 in the middle on third down and 10 is going to bring up fourth down.
Gain of 4, it'll be fourth.
And the Chiefs looks like will get to practice their punting team again. On the contrary, they keep the offense in and they need 6 yards to retain possession of the ball. Dorsey running for his life in the end zone. He might get stopped. Unloads the ball. And Ali Rowley got a hand on it.
84.
But it's best that he didn't catch it because it would have been about a 30-yard loss for the Thunderbolts if he had, unless he could return it.
Over first and 10 from the 20.
Fortunately for the Thunderbolts, Rowley didn't catch that because they take over on the 22-yard line of the Chiefs. First and 10 after the fourth down play. Misfires. Lampke, quarterback. Kenyatta Morgan, number 3, goes in motion. And the Thunderbolts, not satisfied with the score. Lampke tosses to number 3.
Knocked out of bounds after a pickup of 9. It'll be second and 1.
Who gains about 9. It'll be second and 1. Thunderbolts never satisfied with the score. And it does make a difference in league championship comparisons for the regular season, point spread is a factor. Offensive points and defensive points. And the Thunderbolts, even with the big lead, they have to do something with the ball here, so might as well try and score with it. Lampka looking to throw again. Morgan on the outside, breaks a tackle. He's fast, he's close, and he's in for the touchdown. Catches a block from Rich Martin at the goal line and jumps across. And the Thunderbolts offense, just like that, scores it again.
Eastside Chiefs11.
Lampka and the offense stay in. Casey Gallagher, the lone setback, trying for the 2-point conversion after the missed attempt at the kick and the missed attempt at the run. Gallagher dives on through, and it's going to be two more points for the Thunderbolts.
Score is now Oregon 41, Eastside 7.
Might be lights out before the lights come on here. Thunderbolts lead 41-7. Stanwood kicks with a one hop, taken in about the 10-yard line. A few missed tackles, but Eastside only gets the ball out to about the 22 after all of that. And they will take over with 5:28 left in the game. Thunderbolt defense sets up again. Chiefs have a lot of points to make up here in 8 minutes. 15, Steve Fisher, the quarterback for the Chiefs. Ball thrown too high, and Fisher takes a shot. Thunderbolt defense trying to keep the score nice and lopsided. Fisher back to throw. Intercepted in the middle by Tyrone Sellers, and he has lots of room to run, and is in for the touchdown. There is a flag down, but Sellers on the high jump pad with the touchdown. Flag as indication is clipping on the interception return against the Thunderbolts. So it will be Thunderbolt football, but they're going to back it up a few yards. First and 10 at the 45-yard line of the Chiefs. Lampka looking to pad his stats, become Rookie of the Year. Kenyatta Morgan with the pitch, and he steps out of bounds after a gain of about 7. Eastside Chiefs unable to match the quicks of Morgan, who stays in the backfield and is a threat because no one can catch him out there. Lampka to throw, Morgan to block, Velarde with the catch, and a nice tackle to bring him down before he gets rolling. Gains about 4 and brings up third down and a yard for the Thunderbolts. Number 27, Jamin Dyson, the far wide out. Brad Jolson near. Lampka looking to throw, and it's Martin And the ball goes through his hands and that of number 22 on the defense.
Pass thrown.
Partially deflected. Fourth down for the Thunderbolts. 4th and 2.5. Morgan, the deep back, goes in motion. Lampka throws it to him. Nice catch by Morgan, and he's got the first. Nice effort there to preserve the, well, he's close to the first.
Chiefs will take over on down, 1st and 10. For the
Appears
37
just
yard line.
short, and it's going to be Chief football. Morgan's reception just short of the first down. So the Chiefs take over here with 2:41 and counting. Fisher into throw, and he's throwing deep.
Fisher pass thrown.
Ali rolled down there,
87, Kurt Krieger.
and the ball's not caught.
Timeout taken by the Chiefs.
Some beautiful clouds to the west obscuring the sun over Lake Washington. The lights in the stadium haven't come on. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And the Chiefs trying to improve on their condition here. A brutal shot there. Number 15, Fisher, tripped, and 3 Thunderbolts crashed into him and each other, bringing up 4th down. 4th down and about 14. 41-7 after the 2-minute warning. Once again, Thunderbolts next week are at the Seattle Blue Devils, and then have a game
Ball handoff to number 23.
with a week off, or they may schedule the Salem Panthers, in which case we will be on.
For the Chiefs.
And then on August 8th at Park Rose High School, home game against the Bellingham Eagles. 4th down and 6 for the Chiefs. Minute 47 left. Thunderbolts playing deep.
Steve Fisher pass, ball incomplete, intended for number
Ali Roll, number 22, tried to intercept that pass.
Over 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
But once again, it's on 4th down, and Thunderbolts get the ball anyway. Lampka's pitch it to Morgan. Morgan's got room, and no one's going to catch him. Defender takes the angle, knocks him down after a gain of about 7. Morgan manages to stay in bounds on that play. Brings up 2nd and 4 with just over a minute left. And the Thunderbolts could run out the clock on this series. Lampka looking to throw. Ball's in the air. Jolson in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Brad Jolson.
And with 49 seconds remaining in the game, the score
And
is
it's
now
out of control.
Thunderbolts 47.
Thunderbolts looking for practice, given to try to add on one more point for the Thunderbolts. Flags are down. Timeout called by the Thunderbolts. Bolts use their first timeout this game to get the right personnel on for the extra point attempt. Jeff Wood, number 13, kicks it up and way through, and it's past the track.
The score now is 48.
And that makes 48 for the Wood to kick off for the Thunderbolts with 47 seconds left. Chiefs on the return. Here comes Velarde. Oh, it's the reverse. And it goes for not much. Kick return to about the 23-yard line after that.
Chiefs will start this series down.
36 seconds left for this game. Chiefs back to the offense. And the clock goes off. It's the last play of the game.
The Oregon Thunderbolts 48, Eastside Chiefs 7.
And the Thunderbolts have convincingly convinced us they're the better team here today.